This is the tutorial on how I like to anchor my loose flowing styles. Now, in my previous tutorial, I had showed you how to trim the ends and to braid it, but we've taken out the braid and we want her to have a nice loose flowing style. So with hers, I've left it straight. You can check out other tutorials on how to curl the hair using dowels, water. You could air dry them. So if you want to keep your straight style in place, let's say we want her to have a nice loose kind of ponytail here. Now, what I like to do, instead of just coming straight across with one big stitch, I like to do little anchor stitches in the bulk of the hair just to try to keep it out of the way, and it makes it all sit a lot nicer. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of bring her up like that. We're just gonna piece it so that it has a nice fan to it. And I've got a single thread in my brighter blue, and you're gonna come up through the back. And these stitches are just nice, small little stitches. And you just tiny bit over. And this helps to hold the hairstyle in the place you want it without having to add one giant stitch across. So you're not trying to grab too many at once. Just a few here and there. My last one I did down here, so I'm going to come up a little bit higher. I like to alternate how high and low I do them. Again, just to try to make it look natural. So a single stitch and pull down. And then again, my last one was about here, so I've come down to here. Through the back and a little bit over, back down through the front. I think one of the patterns that uses this the most frequently would be my Gerald of Rivia pattern. He's got some lovely silver flowing locks, but they all have to be anchored down, because if you are to knock the work, or if the wind blows a little too strongly, then you don't want his hair placement to move around. This just helps to make sure that all the effort you've put into all these single little strands stays exactly where you want them to. So from there, you can see that now the hair's not going anywhere. It's nicely placed in there. So from here you can kind of spread out the pieces a little bit, move them around, see where you want them placed. If you wanted to add another little braid or a little bead, then it looks like her hair is clipped in that way. So that is how you do the anchoring stitches.